You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing. Explosives! The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research. I developed these particular formulations, but it's the Kunari who perfected the art. That just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile ingredients. If you got a mind to, aye. We used up all the explosives on those darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work. Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I know what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history. Fine. We'll be safe. Happy now, Voldrick? Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for. Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin? Aye, Commander. Voldrick, come over here. Well, I'll be.
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the casteless of Kal Harol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Casteless bearing arms. Oh, that'll go over well.
Those casteless are heroes. It must be recorded by the Shaperate. Thank you, Commander. We'll see this is delivered into the right hands.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin? I'll be careful. Careful-ish.
Is there some great ceremony?
It's called a few.
It's like...
It begins with chanting and toasts. Then we bid our families farewell. Then wailing and tears.
That does sound like a funeral. How depressing.
We're not the legion of jaunty pub songs.
But think how much easier recruitment would be if you were.
shudder to think what would happen if you hadn't cleared the basement. If Darkspawn attacked again, we'd be wide open.
Hey, Commander, we need to talk. Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me? Yeah, this particular dream put me right off my breakfast. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared broodmothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you? Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time," and Hespeth screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her. Then the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up. I do get other dreams about darkspawn, mostly shadows and murmuring, but nowhere scary. Thanks for listening, Commander.
I've never seen so many books in my life. This one's a Navaran romance. Pretty spicy, too, from the looks of it. What's an Antivan milk sandwich? Oh. Oh, I see. I'll just put that back. I've only read one book. My friend Varlin taught me while we were in the Legion. He only had the one. He's dead now. He was a noble, once. From House Volney. I don't know why he ended up in the Legion. He wouldn't say. I saw death take my friends, knowing it would take him as well. I fought hard to keep us both alive. Varlin embraced the Legion's philosophy, that we were already dead. I couldn't let go like that. Survival. That's what matters. That's what Dusttown taught me. If I'm gonna get through all these books before the Darkspawn find me, I need to get started.
You need anything, Commander? You need anything?
All rise. The Warden Commander and Liege Lord of all Amaranthine enters. I've held it off as long as I could, but you hold the right of high justice on your land. Certain matters of court must be decided. By custom, the claimants make their case to you. I'll advise you after, then you rule. The Seneschal of the Vigil can hold court as well, if the Arl commands it. Be seated. The Warden Commander will first hear the matter of the Crown against the sheepherder Alec.
On behalf of the Crown, I submit that Alec stole 2 bushels of grain bound for the garrison in Amaranthine. When confronted by soldiers, he confessed. The punishment for theft from the crown is death by hanging.
What say you, Alec?
My sheep were slaughtered by the Darkspawn. My family was starving. I asked for mercy. Commander, mercy.
The poor bugger. Had he stolen from anyone besides the crown, he'd escape with a flogging.
Thank you. Thank you.
The next matter is of a civil nature. Lady Liza Pacton is the sovereign of Terns Down. She...
I prefer to speak for myself. The old Earl Rendon Howe made certain promises to me. Some of these he committed to paper. I was given the right to the incomes of the Southern Bridge.
And what part did you take in Howe's conspiracies, Liza? To get such a fruitful prize? I am Sir Darren, and it is my land she seeks. Taken from me because I was one of the few nobles who stood against Tern Loghain.
Commander, Sir Darren is an ally, and Amaranthine has precious few who support you wholeheartedly.
If there's any hope of persuading more nobles to your cause, you must be fair-minded.
My father built that bridge. But, very well. I place my trust in you.
The commander has spoken. The matter is resolved. Bring in Sir Temmerley the Ox.
Sir Temmerley stands accused of a murder most foul. You and your men came upon Sir Tamra in the dead of night and did cravenly ambush her. You dare too much, Captain Garavel. I am noble-born and will not submit to your accusations. You are accused of murder, sir. My soldiers found you fleeing while Sir Tamra's blood was still hot. There's a great deal of traffic on the roads, not all of it human. And it's so dangerous at night. We were merely in a hurry to reach a nice, safe place. You mock this court with your denials. You have nothing, Captain. Release me, Commander. It's this common lout's word against mine.
You will recall Sir Tamra as the knight who warned us against the conspiracy. Sir Temmerley was a confederate of Earl Howe. If he's innocent, I'm the Empress of Orlais. But it's possible, I suppose. Only some blood on their clothes. A sadly common sight on travelers these days. Besides that, nothing. The captain looked into the matter thoroughly. There'd be some outrage. There's no love for the Ox, but he's a noble. With such scant evidence... But you are within your rights to execute him. I fear you're correct. What is your will?
What is the meaning of this? You can't do this!
Oh, but the commander very much can. This session of the Arling's court is over. And Maker help me. I hope the next one is easier than this.
Yes.
Yes.
Commander. Just give me a moment. Commander. Just give me a moment.
Psst. Psst. Warden.
Horan is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting. But you're not so dreadfully common. Exactly. I want to make wondrous things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade? What are you about?
Oh, nothing. Remember, fantastical materials. Yes, Commander? Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait. Yes, Commander? Yes, Commander?
What? For all your faults, Ogren, you are a remarkable fighter.
Really? Let's go round the corner so I can show you something else remarkable.
It was just a friendly compliment.
You're friendly, I'm brazen and lustful. We're even.
May I be of service? Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So what does the Legion do when you're not, you know, dying?
I'm not...
You're back. Oh.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over? Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost the stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
Ugh.
Let's get
There are
started.
too many peasants making their way into the city.
And the Maker wept for his beloved.
Is anywhere safe?
I will pray for you, Commander.
Oh, where is my
People are far too lax in tending.
The guards. They were...
With trade halted,
I'm hungry.
Get out of here.
Hey, you're an important person.
What can I get for you, friend?
Best watch yourself if you head out to town. Too many darkspawn.
Looking to wet your whistle, stranger? We chatted a bit. He was a friendly sort for a Grey Warden. Spent most of his nights here drinking. Wasn't ever loud or too forward. Haven't seen him for maybe a week now. Said he was tracking some darkspawn, one particular group that's been raiding outside the city. He told me they were acting strange, those darkspawn. Acting obvious, like they wanted to be caught or something. I expect he caught them. Probably why he hasn't been back, right? I think so. There were a few places he mentioned he needed to look. That might have been one of them. We chatted, like I said. He's married, as I recall. My pleasure. Send him my best when you see him.
What are you looking at?
I see you got rid of our unwanted guests. Thank you. Allow me to offer this donation. If you don't mind, there is one. The city guard is in. He should be in the guardhouse. One of his men will have the key. I see.
We need supplies. My children are hungry.
The wardens are...
I guess you can buy.
Should we get a move on?
The wardens are... The wardens are nothing.
Lizard eyes.
Whoa, what? Go away!
By the power in my blood, you will suffer for what you have done to my apprentices!
Let's get started. Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny. I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster.
Hot. You know it.
Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
so good to... It seems I owe you a reward, yes? Yes, of course.
Give shelter.
I will pray for you, Commander.
Why can't the Darkspawn just die?
Funny story. Dwarf attacks mage, dwarf wins.
Yeah, I noticed how you pissed in your armor in that last fight. Well done.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
I've nothing to say to you.
I guess you can buy anyone with gold.
Greetings, Warden Commander.
I hear there's a boat leaving for Orlais. If only I could...
I've no money, no home. I don't know how I'll survive.
As there is but one world, all things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost.
Right.
He hung himself. Oh, Karam, why couldn't you have told me?
darkspawn have been here. You can already smell them.
Hold me.
This should be easy enough. Right, let's get started. Right. Let's get started. Time to celebrate! Ready and waiting. That's impossible.
What do you need?
Long day.
Don't mind me. Just counting my toes the 100th time. Probably, but why would I want to?
Could you freeze it?
Why do you want me to kill the bush?
Because it's there. It's an evil bush. Do it.
Magic isn't for your amusement. Why don't I just do a little dance and a spicy shimmy?
Oh, ew. I'll pass.
As you wish. Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be enough. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. Right. Let's get started. This should be easy.
Looks like the bones of this dragon were scattered by some animal, or something worse.
some manner of hole in the very air itself. It may be dangerous.
Are you insane? Are you insane?
It's been dead for days.
That answers that, I suppose. The Darkspawn are definitely here.
Let's get started.
The surface smells so different. Thank you. Oh, how nice. Thank you. Oh, how nice. Oh, how nice. Thank you. Maybe you should
Worst idea in the history.
You think that's a...
Watch for the beast.
You can smell the breath from here. That's me.
As you I'm unable to do that.
It might be a good idea to find this Baroness person. Or we could just go. That would be good too.
Hey, look at me. I'm an elf. Trees are pretty. Tra-la-la. Touch it.
Let's get started. Are you insane? Careful, these creatures look a mite upset. As you wish. Mission. On it.
Only one can stand!
Maybe you should rethink this?
complete. On to the next. Are you insane? Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. On it. This is Let's get started. Right. On it. Let's get started. Right. On it. Let's get started. This should be right. On it. This should be let's get started. Excellent!
Yet more of these creatures. Disgusting.
Yes, that is your Grey Warden. The Mother told it to me that if he was lured to this place and slain, that in time you would come. And the Mother, she was right. The Mother is always right. The Mother is she that sent me, she that wished you to come to here, this place. Here before you is the first, and I am bringing to you a message. The Mother, she is not permitting you to further his plan, whether this you know or not. So she is sending you a gift. No. We have come to the fate as well. It cannot be this. The Mother, she has deceived me. I am betrayed.
Can never trust my mother either.
Now I am being trapped in the Fade with you. I am the fool. I am the first. I am not being expendable. Both the Grey Warden and the Mother shall be learning this. I will be leaving you to the children. I will be finding my own path back into the world. Back to the Mother.
Darkspawn, destroy the on it. Let's get started. On it.
Wait, what did that snarly bastard say? The Fade? We're in the Fade? That's where humans dream, isn't it? Dwarves shouldn't be here. We don't dream. We sleep like a stone. Explaining why bad things happen doesn't help. Bad things happen, you want them to stop. And what happens to my body while I'm here? Someone could outrage my modesty. What little's left of it. Sod.
Why did you even want to be a Grey Warden? You thought it would make for great drinking stories?
I can't believe you survived the joining.
You got drunk and made a bet, didn't you?
I bet you I could crush your tiny human skull.
I bet I could drink you under the table.
You're on.
Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Take that.
Hello, Sir Pouncer Lard. Still intact, I see.
Commander.
Let's get started. Let's get started. On it. Direct me.
I'll do it. Consider it done.
Speak.
Oh, get
Right. As you wish. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. Right. On it.
Oh, did I do that?
Right. On it. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Let's get started. This should be easy.
I guess I'm still alive. Funny how that keeps happening.
Let's get started.
Need to find a way around, I guess.
No, my lady, I do not forget. I merely... But I would never contradict your ladyship. No. I don't. No, please, my lady! Have mercy! No! No! Oh, no! I am most sorry, mistress. I am most sorry, mistress.
Walking around in a magical dream. I've had enough of this touching.
You're not a spirit like everyone else. How did you get here? You were forced to come here? That's very strange. This is where my grandfather's ashes are buried. I come to visit him often. He was the last person to stay in Black Marsh. Once he passed, there was nobody left in the village who remembered. This? Of course I know that. This isn't... Oh no! They've come back again! Quick, come hide in the crypt!
Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started. As you wish. Easy enough?
Lifeless bastards.
On it. This should be easy enough. Right. As you wish. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Right. On it.
Only one shall stand!
Let's get started. As you wish.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. On it. this should be right. On it. Desperation is an ugly perfume. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started.
And so you came, fell into my little trap. Such wonderful creatures, you mortals. So full of yearnings, so full of hunger. You do outnumber me now, it's true. Clearly you mortals are not frail. Very well. Let the Baroness have you. I shall feed on whatever remains.
It might be a good idea to find this Baroness person. Or we could just go. That would be good too.
Grey Wardens seem to
Eat
do a lot
something,
of
Pummel.
work.
Just say the word.
As you wish. On it. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. Let's get started. Right. Right. This should be easy enough.
Halt! Who enters the Black Marsh?
Trapped? Then you're just as we are, locked in this endless nightmare. We've been here so long at her mercy. I almost forget what it was like before. There's a spirit that's come to free us. Perhaps you could help him. If only that were possible.
Hear me, people. She is evil incarnate. The countless evils I've seen her perpetrate in there. I'm ashamed to even recount them aloud. She orders our children stolen in the night so she can... No! Unhand me, you thugs! Let me go! Don't let them take me! No! I'll tell them all. I'll tell everyone. I'll tell them all. I'll tell everyone.
I won't turn around, mistress, I promise. I'll try to be good, mistress. Please don't punish me, mistress. Please don't punish me, mistress.
If only there were a way back into the mortal world for us.
To the Baroness.
Maybe our families are still there.
Of course you will. What are you saying? That she...
Oh, no.
I just refuse to believe that. No, not even she would ever... She couldn't have.
Have you seen my boy?
Right.
A thousand pardons, mistress. How clumsy of me. How clumsy of me.
The mansion will not protect you, fiend. Come out and face your crime.
We aren't afraid of you any longer! The witch hides! Break down the door!
Be cautious, my friends. The Baroness has power within her lair, and she well knows it. We rush in at our peril. And who comes now? More minions of the Baroness? Or yet more helpless souls she has tormented? I cannot say what a Grey Warden is, but clearly you are a stranger. Perhaps it is a sign. I am Justice. I have watched this place and seethed at the wrongs visited on these poor folk, and now I seek to aid them.
Once we lived in the real world and the Baroness ruled over us. She took our children and used their blood to work dark and evil magic.
And when we burned down her mansion, she cast one final spell that brought our spirits here. We've been trapped ever since, still under her rule.
We have to help these people. It must be terrible to be trapped in this grey, lifeless world.
I think that since the Baroness trapped these people here, that she's our best chance of getting out.
Tell me, stranger, will you help us in this righteous task? Being a Grey Warden appears to make you an able sort, and thus your aid would be most welcome.
From the world of mortals, as are all these people.
We lived in a village in the Black Marsh, and the Baroness ruled over us. That was so long ago, it seems like a dream we once had. We finally rose up against her evil, and this is what she did to us. I can't even imagine what happened to our families. Has it been so long? How many years have we been held here?
Take heart, good woman. Justice will see you avenged and freed. Will you help us, stranger? If this wrong is to be undone, we will need your aid. Then we have the numbers to challenge the Baroness directly.
Ooh, a direct challenge. I like the sound of that. Less talk, more killing.
They just said she was an evil, powerful witch. Do we really want to antagonize her?
Now there's a thought. All right, you convinced me.
My intention is to storm the gate. Are you ready? Good people, we take the battle directly to the witch. For too long have her crimes gone unpunished. Now is the time to reclaim your freedom!
My. All that shouting outside, and now you finally decided to barge in without even a proper invitation.
Foul sorceress! You will release these poor folk and submit yourself to justice.
Justice? Is that what you're calling it? What of their punishment? Burning my home to the ground and me within it.
Because you were stealing our children, using their blood to feed your vanity.
As was my due. You lived on my land, I, your rightful ruler. Your blood was mine, just as your lives are now. What's this? The pathetic fools have managed to recruit yet more sympathizers?
We are no longer alone, Baroness. Your reign ends here.
As it happens, I am no longer alone either.
My path back across the Vale lies in victory over you and your new allies. Then the Mother will pay for her treachery. We must be ending this. Now! The Grey Warden, it is more dangerous than you know.
Oh, as you wish, creature. Slay them, and you shall have the reward you requested.
Enough! The battle is joined!
Warden says...
No! You fool! Why haven't you defeated them?
They are too much. It must be sending me back through the veil. Now, before it is too late.
Oh, I will sunder the veil, all right. I'll send them all back. But you? Your life is going to provide the power.
No. No.
Where am I? What is happening? No. This is the world of mortals. Beyond the veil. And this is a mortal body of flesh. I am trapped within. No. That will not return me to the Fade, I think. I do not know. The witch sundered the veil in her haste. All of us were drawn through. She has returned to this realm as well. Can you not feel it? The Baroness is nearby. You misunderstand. The Baroness, she is not immortal as you are, or as were the villagers she kept trapped. There was such a mortal once, but now? That is a demon of pride. She assumed that role long ago to feed from the mortals she trapped. But here, in your world, here she will be quite something else. The veil is sundered, and the tears must be closed lest they continue to spill demons out into this world. I can alter your weapons for a time, allowing them to drive back the Fate's magic. But if we are to deal with the Baroness, we must move swiftly.
Yes.
Yes. Nug pellets.
Yes.
You try my patience. I cannot. I fear not.
Surely there is something we should be doing.
Nathaniel here.
That's impossible. I can't do that.
On it. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. Right. Nonsense, Joel. Let's get started. On it.
Victory!
This should be
well done.
As you wish. Right. Right. Let's get started. Less fighting, more dying, blast you! Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started.
Into the fray!
What needs killing?
Time to die!
You're getting sloppy!
Consider it done.
That went well, thankfully.
Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. As you wish. On it.
So this is the world of mortals. How very dull it seems. So immutable and unchanging. Yet, I am here. I have crossed the veil. The spirits will watch in envy as the mortals of this realm bow down before me.
That will not happen, demon.
Ah, it seems I was not the only one to be drawn here. How very tiresome. Shall I use smaller words? I had no idea I could enter the mortal world this way. Had I known... Oh, but I am here now, yes? Soon I will be queen, as this world deserves. And you will be the first of my subjects.
This should be easy enough.
It can be you that falls, demon!
What needs killing? I'll get on.
Weapons at the ready!
I shall remove into the veil and tear this world asunder.
They must be closed before we are overrun!
Time for a little cleanup! Right. This should be easy. Let's get started. On it. Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right.
Are you proud of yourself? You have changed.
Right. This should be easy.
To the rescue. Consider it done. As quickly as I can.
dead yet. I'll do it. And this is the rest of you.
And so, it is done. For what it is worth, thank you. I have fulfilled my vow. May the victims of that woman's madness rest in peace, wherever they have gone to now. No, the spirits believe there is a place beyond the Fade, but we have no more answers to such things than you mortals. It seems I cannot return to the Fade. I am trapped here, in the body of this Grey Warden. There are memories within this poor man's mind. They're difficult to see. But he was a Grey Warden? He was slain by the Darkspawn, the one called the First? And that was your pursuit when you were tricked into the Fade. Yes, I understand now. It seems I am at a loss. I know nothing of this world, and have only a few memories of this Grey Warden to draw from. I do not wish to die. What shall I do, mortal? You seem to be a creature of good character, and you are of this world. Can you advise me? You mean continue this mortal's mission? As a Grey Warden? It was a Darkspawn who murdered this mortal most ignobly. And the ones that commanded it yet live. To avenge his death. Yes, that would be a purpose. Very well. I will join you, Grey Warden, if you will allow it. That is not my name. I have no name, only a virtue to which I aspire. If I am to need a name, then use that. I am Justice, and for now I am pleased to travel at your side, Grey Warden.
Spirits seek out mages. I've always wondered.
You speak of demons. I am not a demon.
Aren't demons simply spirits with unique and sparkling personalities?
They have been perverted by their desires.
But what do they want from mages?
Perhaps they wish the same as I. Silence!
done. As you wish.
I do not know quite how to thank you. I do not know quite how to thank you. What is that sound? Such beautiful singing. The stone within this ring. Is it lyrium? Am I allowed to keep this? Is it to be mine? When mortals dream of lyrium in the Fade, it is not like this. The song saddens me, but it is breathtaking. Of all the things I have seen in this world, this is the most precious. I shall keep it at my side as a reminder that even in misfortune, good can be found. I don't think this is wise. A fine gift. My thanks.
Thank the Maker you arrived. Things are getting out of hand. The Darkspawn are everywhere. You can see them from the city walls. But the Commander will spare no soldiers for our protection.
I fear this must be the work of the conspiracy against you and the Wardens. If the common folk just rose up on their own, I'll eat my boot. Maybe you can say a few words, calm them down, make them see reason.
Varel, you don't coddle a revolt, you put it down. Just give me the order. We will not be...
Let the Commander speak.
We must take the keep, to be safe.
Quiet!
You expect...
The Commander speaks sense. I'm going home.
Wait!
Truly well done. That was, well, inspirational.
I don't know how you did that. Men, stand down.
Before this mess began, some nobles were awaiting an audience with you. I'll be in the keep.
Are you saying that you could become a demon, Justice?
I said no such thing.
You said that demons were spirits perverted by their desires.
I have no such desires.
You must have some desires.
I have none. Desist your questions.